What's up, ninjas? What's going on? It's Tuesday. You know what today is, right? Thunder Pumper Tuesday. That's right. We're here taking care of this new property, and this is a weekly now. So, and the grass is not even that tall, so that's perfect. There is this area back there that I'll bring you with me when we go mowing here in a minute. It's like the backyard has a big gate so I can get back there, but then like the backyard has a wooden fence in the backyard, I guess you could say. And I didn't check the other side, but if the other side doesn't have a bigger door or anything, then I'm gonna have to use the 36, which is a small area. You'll see what I'm talking about. But if it does have a bigger gate on the other side of the wooden fence, then the 54 will be just fine. I am gonna mow this whole thing with a 54. No need to cut it short because it's a weekly. And yeah, hey, we've been going go today, solo again, as you guys know from yesterday's video. And I got like 18 on the list today, so almost 20. But I'm not actually planning on getting all of it today because I'm supposed to meet with a guy that is interested in the position. And I told him, let me get caught up with my list, my route, and then I'll try to meet him. So if that actually happens, if it falls through, fine. But if it doesn't fall through, then whatever. But if it does fall through, then I'll try to record a little bit as I'm pulling up or something. But anyway, hey, quick question. I want you to chew on this as you're watching the rest of this video. So as your schedule is starting to fill up, and it does fill up, let's say you're pretty much booked, right? You've got a good amount of yards every day. And now you got more calls coming in, or maybe a neighbor walks over, right? Does your price change? Does your price change? Dust. So for example, like this yard, let's say, I don't know, but let's say this is a $100 yard. Just an example, guys. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay? And this is a $100 yard, but now I am booked. I've got plenty of yards and I don't really need another yard. But he walks over and says, hey man, could you give me a quote? I really could use the help. And you're like, and then you come over here and you look at it and you go, well, normally this is a $100 yard, but I'm set. I really don't want any more. So I'm just going to tell him 120, right? So you bumped it up to 20 bucks because you don't need it. Do you do that? Does that? What do you guys think of that? Does that happen? Do you guys do that? And what do you think about it? Like, do you think that that's fair? Because technically you don't need the yard. You've got plenty of work. So, and if he agrees, fine. If he doesn't agree, fine. I don't need the yard anyway. I'm not doing this, but it is something that's been thinking, or that I have been thinking about. Just as you're pretty much booked for the season, and you've got people walking over to you asking for quotes. You know, do you make it your worthwhile because now you're trying to squeeze them in your crazy schedule anyway? Or do you just quote it still the same? Well, let me know what you think on that, and you're more than welcome to comment down below and just let me know what are your thoughts on that? Is that fair? Is that something that's reasonable? I don't know. But all right, that's it. Let's get to it. chance to get a lot of footage because I've been trying to get these yards done. And a couple of houses, the customers would stop and talk to me, and I've just haven't had a chance, but at least I got to show you the new one. I don't know, I'll try to record maybe at these next two. These next two are side by side. You've seen them before. And that's gonna be, so this was just number 16. So those two side by side will be 18. And then I have one more. I'm not sure if I'll get to that one or not, but that would be 19. I actually got more done today than I expected because I was planning on meeting the new wannabe ninja, I guess you could say. And what is wrong with people, man? So he's interested. I tell him, okay, you know, when I'm in the area where I know I'll be for a few hours, I'll let you know, come meet me and give you the application. And then he like, so I texted him when I got to the area, and I was like, I'll be here 2 to 3 hours in the area because I've got several yards here. And I was like, just head on over here to this side of town and let me know when you're here, and you know, we'll meet somewhere so I can get that application to you. And he's like, oh, I just saw your text. And I wanted to write back and be like, well, I just wrote you. But he's like, are you gonna be at all in this side of town, which is where he lives? So I wrote him back and I was like, yeah, man, I'll get right on that. Would you like me to bring you a beer too? I don't think he'll like that. Like, what is wrong with people, man? You're wanting this job. You're needing a job. You want me to hand it to you? You want me to just bring you the application, waste my gas, and go to your side of town so I can bring it to your doorstep? These people are effing nuts, man. You know what I'm mad about, though? Seriously. I forgot my rag. I forgot my freaking rag this morning. So I've been like wiping sweat with my shirt. That's really what I'm mad about. But yeah, got also an issue with the Wright mower. It's not a major issue, but it is an issue. And I will show it to you when we get to the next yards. But it's gotten worse. I noticed it even last week a little bit. It's on the 61, the ZK. And now it's gotten worse. And I'm not sure if there is a way to fix it or just deal with it until I get it replaced. So anyway, but yeah, guys, it's been awesome. So I'm pretty much just about gonna be at 40 yards in 2 days. So a lot of you've been commenting, I appreciate it, and asking like, how did you do 20 and you were still able to throw out a video? You know, guys, everything is a hustle in life. I don't care what you do. If I want to make a video, I'm going to hustle and I'm going to push myself to make a video. One of the reasons my videos have been going up so late, even while Sassy was here, but even now, is because when I get home, my #1 priority is to spend time with my son. And I don't really get to spend too much time with him during the week, so a lot of evenings I'll only get about 1 or 2, sometimes 3 hours with him. So that's my #1 priority. And then once he goes to bed, I'll start on my video. And by the time I do the editing and all that, that's why it's been uploading really late. But I really appreciate you ninjas for the support and loyalty, because regardless of how late the video uploads, you guys are still watching and the videos are doing phenomenal. So thank you. Thank you for your loyalty. That means a lot to me. But we'll find, you know, I gotta find another ninja regardless, right? So it's one of the reasons why I uploaded that video when we were talking about hiring employees. It's because I knew I was getting ready to go through this process regardless of what's going on with Sassy or not. Even if Sassy was here, I'd be going through this process. And so I was kind of mentally preparing myself, because this is an every year thing. I do this every year. Every year. But these guys are something, man. Like, you want me to bring you the application to you. So who's looking for the job here? Come on, it's green. Am I looking for the job? Or are you looking for the job, Ninja? Think about it. You contacted me. I didn't call you, I didn't text you, I didn't blow up your phone. So what's the problem now? Remember, ninjas, the society that we live in today, everybody wants a job until they get the job. When they get the job, they don't want the job. That's just how it is. I don't know since when did this become a trend, but it's a trend, all right, at least in this not community, but at least in this industry. Or at least in my area. I don't know the other areas, but man, people are crazy, dude. Crazy. Like, you contact me and then you want me to bring it to you. Even if it's not like bringing it to your house, you want me to bring it to your side of town. What, it's too hard for you to jump in the car and come get an application? People are something. Something. But we'll find a ninja. We'll find someone that'll help us out. Sometimes it takes time. I would rather it took a little longer to find the right person than just to bring on board anybody. That's the thing. You got to keep in mind why I mentioned this before, I think, but why it's a little bit harder for me to find an individual than your average lawn care company. It's because I don't want to hire just anybody. It's these two right here. So that one and then that one. So two side by side, and that's going to be 17 and 18. So even if I don't do another one after these two, that's still pretty darn good for solo. 18 one day and 20 the first day and 18 the second day. That guy's grass over there is growing, so my goodness, he might actually holler at me while I'm here. But I won't hire anybody. I don't care if it takes me longer, or I'm not gonna bring anybody. So I just won't. I never have. It's one of the reasons why it's always been a little bit more challenging for me than somebody who will just pick up anybody. That was him. He just messaged me. Oh, I'm sorry. I have been busy all day and I can't make it to that side of town. I didn't think I would get a reply back from him because apparently he ignored the beer, but I think he got the point. After I said, yeah, man, I'll get right on that. Would you like me to bring you a beer while I'm at it? That's why it took him like almost 45 minutes to reply because he was probably like, let's knock these out. Come on. Come on, ninjas. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? I know y'all with me, even though y'all are not out here doing this physically. You're in my spirit. Told you he was gonna walk over and hand me the money. There he is, walking away. Man, that is one cool cat, man. I'm serious. I like that guy. He is hilarious. Super cool dude. Super cool dude. His grass is like just coming in. It's pretty tall, but it's spotty. And he's like, "What you gonna charge me?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, what you gonna charge me?" I said, "I'm gonna charge you the same I've charged you before." Why would I change anything higher or lower? I said, "Are you trying to get lower because it's spotty or something?" I said, "I'm still gonna mow and weed eat." That'll be 19. Woohoo! See, the issue that I'm having with the Wright is the throttle. When I throttle it all the way up, just like that, the minute I hit a bump, it'll like go right there, and then my engine I hear go, and I'm like, what the crap? Grass is not getting really cut. And then I push it back up, and then the minute I hit a couple extra more bumps, so I'm not really sure how to. I mean, I could do a temporary fix, which would be tie a piece of rope to it, and you know what I mean, throw it around here or something like that. But let me know on that for whoever's watching, and you guys may know the cables, you know, it's not broken or anything. It seems fine. Obviously it's working, but why is it retracting back? So, which makes me lose power. 164.4 hours. Good bumblebee. All right, let's get to work. All right, ninjas. I know it feels like I never even moved out of this seat, but it's done. All of them. I actually have one more that I could go do because it's only 7:25 or 7:27, 7:30. But yeah, I'm okay. I think I'll get that extra 30 minutes for the drive home, and then upload this video for you guys and get ready for tomorrow and enjoy my evening with mama and baby. And yeah, here it is. It's done. Mowed all 3 of them, weed eated and blew off. Looks good. Looks really good. So that's almost 40 yards, 39 yards in 2 days. That's a lot of money. And very little overhead, wear and tear, and just the fuel for the truck and the mower and the weed eater. And as I mentioned to you a while back, I filled up those mowers on both sides, and when you fill up both tanks, man, I can go easy almost 3 days, just about. So I'll be okay for tomorrow too. It's not bad at all. I like it like that. Listen, I just want to let you ninjas know, it's all a mind game. It's all it is. And you have to understand also that I've been doing this 11 years now, and a lot of these yards are yards that I've had for years. So when you figure out a system, you figure out the yards, you know what you need to hit, and you're consistent with it. You know, you just go. You don't slack or drag your butt. You move. And so it's just a mind game, man. When I first started, if I could get 10, I'd be lucky, because I was learning as I was going. I'm not learning anymore, at least not on the yards that I have had for years. So that's why I'm actually quite surprised myself I'm getting this many done, but I am. Well, I'm not, because I know these yards. That's why. I know these freaking yards. It's all in your mind, ninjas. If you want to be in this business, no matter what you do, really, it's all up in here. Mind over matter. If you tell yourself, oh, poor me, I can't do this, it's hot, it's so freaking hot, then you're not going to get it done. But if you tell yourself, hey, this is me, it's my time, it's my business, my customers, my hard work, my everything. I hope you enjoyed. Thunder Pumper Tuesday, and we'll see you for Whack-A-Granny Wednesday. Peace!